What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a trade recap of a trade that I took on the 18th of September 2025. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing that I'm always going to be looking for before even looking for a trade is a sweep of liquidity. Preferably, I want to see a previous session high or low getting swept, as that results in a higher possibility of the trade working out in our favor. So as we can see right here on the right hand side, we have ES&P. If we zoom out here on the 15-minute time frame, we could see that on the right hand side, we have ES here that swept London lows. But if we look very closely on the 15-minute time frame on NQ, we actually did not sweep any sort of liquidity. Right here, as you can see, we actually created an SMT with ES here. And just because NQ didn't sweep a liquidity level, that doesn't mean we don't look for a trade on NQ. We always trade NQ. I mean, you could also trade ES, but I personally trade NQ. So if ES sweeps a liquidity level and NQ hasn't, we could still look for a trade on NQ right here. So right now, after we swept that London lows on ES, now I'm automatically looking for longs. And the reason being is because liquidity moves the market. We sweep sell side liquidity, then we're looking for buy side liquidity, and vice versa. If we sweep buy side liquidity, then we're looking for sell side liquidity. So right now on our checklist, we got a sweep of liquidity. We checked that off. Now the second thing is we need a swing high to be created. And the reason why we need a swing high to be created is because it's related to number 3 and number 4 in our checklist for us to have a valid trade. And as you can see right here, we actually do get that 943 swing high that is created on both NQ and ES. Now, why is this very important? As I just mentioned, it is very important because number 3 and 4 are related and are actually dependent on that swing high. Now, steps number 3 and 4 on our checklist are actually going to be a market structure shift and a displacement. Now, as you can see right here, we do get this market structure shift and a displacement on both assets, NQ and ES. And essentially what a market structure shift is you see the swing high right here at 943. We get this candle at 949 and obviously this candle at 950 that we break and close above this swing high right here. As I actually zoom in right here, we could see that this candle alone is considered a market structure shift. As we see, this candle's closure is above this swing high right here. That is just essentially called a market structure shift. And a displacement, as you can see, is a large, strong, closed candle to the upside, which again indicates to me that price is willing to seek higher prices. If we look very closely on NQ and ES, both assets are doing very, very similar. Pretty much in this scenario here, exact same price action that we see on NQ, we are seeing on ES. It's very important to see NQ and ES have similar price action in order for us to have a high probability of a trade. You don't want to be seeing NQ having a market structure shift and ES not having a market structure shift. It's very important again to see both of them doing very, very similar price action. So after that market structure shift and displacement to the upside, now the fifth thing I'm looking for is a fair value gap to be created. And the reason why I'm looking for a fair value gap to be created is because whenever price retraces into that fair value gap, that's where my entry point is going to be. So we actually do get a fair value gap here at 949 that is created. And essentially what a fair value gap is, it's a 3 candle pattern. So let's say this is candle 1 and this is candle 2 and this is candle 3. In this bullish scenario, candle 1's high and candle 3's low are not overlapping. There is a price inefficiency. There's a price gap. That is essentially just called a fair value gap. Now, if we look on the right hand side on ES here as well, we also do get the same exact fair value gap. Again, this correlation just makes it much, much more better and a higher probability of a trade, putting it in the A+ category of a trade. So number 6 I'm looking for is a retracement into that fair value gap. And that's where my entry point is going to be to go long. So as soon as price retraces into the fair value gap, as we can see right here at 954, which is obviously inside of the first AM macro from 945 to 1015, I go long. My stops goes below the displacement candles low, and my take profit 1 is going to be at that first swing high buy side liquidity. And obviously my second take profit is going to be at this swing high right here at the external range liquidity. Now in this scenario, I'm only risking 24 handles below this displacement candles low, and that is an absolute valid stop loss. And obviously I'm just risking 24, which is less than 30 handles, which is our max risk per trade. And our take profit is going to be definitely at this swing high right here. Very obvious, very clean take profit. Area of interest, obviously this minor buy side liquidity for 57.5 handles. And we're going to be also targeting the external range liquidity, which was actually at that time all-time highs, as well as that it was actually London highs. And as you can see, we hit for 107 handles on the day. Now you do want to take 80% or about 80% of your profits off at TP1 just to secure a good amount of handles, and you could leave a couple runners running to that London highs / all-time high as well. And as you can see, price delivers over so perfectly. Now also I do want to mention, as soon as we do take out that take profit 1 margin, we do get a swing high and we break above it. After that happens, I do want to take my stop loss and place it to break even, just so I could secure some profits. If price does end up reversing on me, I don't want to be losing any money. I bagged some money in my bag. Why would I want to give back to the market? So there you have it, guys, the ICT silver bullet model right in front of you guys. Now, if you guys do got any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to answer them and get back to you within the next 24 hours or less. Now, guys, I also got an announcement. We do have the VIP top trading floor server where I do provide for you guys live trade signals. As well as that, I do go through the trades every single day in full detail in the Discord server. I have heaps of support in there to help you guys with your trading and to guide you to that profitability stage of your life. So if you guys are willing and are interested in joining, the link will be in the description down below. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.